Welcome to Invest to Freedom. I am Frank. For years, the so-called financial experts have been telling you the exact same thing. They tell you that cash is trash. They show you scary charts about inflation, eating your purchasing power. They push you to be 100% invested in the stock market, real estate, or crypto at all times. They make you feel guilty for having money just sitting in your bank account. But today, I am going to tell you why they are completely wrong. In the real world, cash is not just a boring safety net. It is the most powerful offensive weapon in your entire financial arsenal. It is the difference between being a slave to the market and being the master of your own destiny. Before we break down the true strategic power of liquidity, I want to ask you a question. If you had 2 years of living expenses in cold hard cash right now, how would your life change tomorrow? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to build a life of true independence rather than just chasing numbers on a screen, hit that subscribe button and join our community right now. Let us get straight into the truth about cash. The first thing you need to understand is that cash represents the ultimate form of strategic patience. Most investors are technically rich on paper, but they are incredibly fragile in real life. When the economy is booming, everyone looks like a genius. But the moment a recession hits or the stock market drops 30%, these people vanish. Why? Because they are fully invested. Their wealth is trapped in assets that are plummeting in value. They cannot act because they are too busy defending their positions and praying for a recovery. But when you have a massive pile of cash, a market crash is not a tragedy. It is a massive clearance sale. While everyone else is panicking and selling at the bottom because they need money to survive, you are the one moving in. You are buying high-quality assets at a 50% discount. You are acquiring the very things that will fund your freedom for the next 20 years. Cash allows you to be the hunter while everyone else is the prey. This is not just theory. This is how the most successful investors in history actually operate. They do not fear chaos. They wait for it with their pockets full of cash. Beyond the market, the second and perhaps most important power of cash is what I call walk-away power. This is a psychological shift that no spreadsheet can ever capture. Imagine your current job. Imagine your boss makes an unreasonable demand or creates a toxic environment. If you are fully invested in living paycheck to paycheck, you have to take it. You are financially handcuffed to that desk. But if you have 2 years of expenses sitting in a liquid account, your entire energy changes. You no longer operate from a place of desperation. You operate from a place of sovereignty. You can look at a bad situation and simply say no. This walk-away power acts like an invisible shield. Paradoxically, when you do not need the money, people treat you better. Employers can sense when a person is not trapped. Clients can sense when a negotiator is not desperate. This liquidity gives you the freedom to choose your work, choose your partners, and choose how you spend your time. You are no longer trading your soul for a mortgage payment because you have already bought your own time. Now, let us address the favorite argument of the critics: inflation. Yes, it is true that $1 today might buy slightly less in 5 years. But what is the cost of not having that dollar when a life-changing opportunity appears? The financial industry loves to talk about the opportunity cost of holding cash, which is usually measured in a few percentage points of lost market gains. But they never talk about the catastrophic opportunity cost of being broke when it matters most. If you miss out on buying a piece of real estate at a massive discount because your money was tied up in a declining stock portfolio, that loss is far greater than 3% inflation. If you cannot start a promising business because you lack the initial capital, you have lost millions in potential future wealth. Cash is your ability to say yes to the right opportunities and no to the wrong ones. It is the premium you pay for the luxury of waiting for a perfect pitch. Furthermore, having substantial cash reserves actually makes you a significantly better long-term investor. The biggest enemy of wealth is not inflation. It is human emotion. Most people fail at investing because they panic. They sell when things look bleak because they are worried about their daily survival. But when you have a fortress of cash, you can afford to be truly patient. You can watch your investment portfolio drop 40% and feel absolutely nothing. You do not have to sell your stocks to pay for a medical emergency or a car repair because your cash handles it. This allows your investments to stay in the market and compound for decades without interruption. Cash protects your investments from your own fear. It gives you the luxury of time. And in the world of building wealth, time is the only thing that actually does the heavy lifting. In conclusion, do not let the noise of the financial world shame you into being fully invested and cash poor. Liquidity is not a sign of fear, it is a sign of power. It is the foundation of your freedom. It provides the peace of mind to sleep through a crisis and the ammunition to capitalize on it. True wealth is not just about your net worth, it is about your level of control over your own life. And nothing provides more control than a significant pile of cash. Keep your expenses low, keep your eyes open for opportunities, and keep your cash reserves ready. You are not just saving money, you are buying your future freedom. Thank you for listening to Invest to Freedom. I am Frank, and I will see you in the next video.